Well, I'm not feeling so great, honestly. This morning I had a little altercation. My Spanx got in a fight with my rear end. My rear end won. So, feeling kind of down this morning myself. Anyway, I'm a native Texan, and I've been here 7 years, and I know. Oh, thank you for the clapping, Miss Evelyn. Yeah, people are always down on Louisiana, but, we're always at the top of the list for obesity, and that works for me. Yeah, I'm a petite here, and that's a good thing. Enjoying that. I travel around the country speaking to different women's groups, and I kind of feel like an ambassador for Shreveport. And a lot of people don't know that Shreveport is actually a Caddo Indian word for you can buy alcohol absolutely anywhere. And I was kind of shocked the first time I went to Walgreens. The guy in front of me was buying Pampers and Jim Beam. So you got to convince that's one-stop shopping right there. But anyway, it's great to be with all of you. It's good to laugh. I love laughter. Y'all all love to laugh. And it's so important to laugh. And whatever chronic illness you're facing, laughter helps us. Laughter is a huge boost to our physical health. It's medically proven to decrease blood pressure, strengthen your immune system, boost your energy, release endorphins, and improve your circulation. Mentally, laughter eases anxiety, relieves stress, improves your mood, enhances resilience, and helps you maintain a positive attitude even when you're facing dire challenges. So, I don't know about you, but at times in my life when I've just been down and out, to have a great big belly laugh, it's like the pressure gets released and you laugh and you're like, okay, I can do this. I can do laugh. Maybe I can function here. Socially, laughter strengthens relationships, diffuses conflict, and promotes bonding and attracts us to others. Dr. Paul McGee says your sense of humor is one of the most powerful tools you have to make certain that your daily mood and emotional state support good health. So it's a wonderful weapon in our arsenal. I'm very well acquainted with laughter. It was the language of choice in my family of origin. Both my parents were hilarious. My mom, my father passed away, but my mom is still hilarious, and grew up, she lost her dad when she was 8 years old. My dad grew up in Michigan in the Depression and had a very hard scrabble life growing up, and first one out of his family to go to college. And so humor all through their lives helped them to cope, and so that was passed on to me in my DNA and just in life in general. Did your parents laugh? Do they have a good sense of humor? Yes? No? Maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Do you feel like you are a funny parent, or you utilize laughter? I know you are.
I'll make a joke out of anything.
Yeah, it helps, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
If we can laugh. I'll be disciplining Jack, and one thing that he does, he shrinks back like, I don't know what kind of animal, but if I'm talking to him and being serious, like, Jack, you need to stop, you need to come here right now, he goes, and like shrinks down, and I mean, I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to deal with this? And he makes me laugh, and then, you can't be upset when someone's acting that crazy. So the genes have definitely passed on to him. But laughter is a great coping mechanism. It helps us to deal with life. Laughter is carbonated holiness, is what Anne Lamott says, and that carbonated holiness, that is the best explanation I've ever heard, the best definition of laughter. If you're in a church where no one is laughing or smiling, that is a problem, and I think we've all been there before. That's scary. You're like, well, what lemon are y'all passing around sucking on? And because that's crazy. Let's have a good time. We should be joyful. It's great to laugh, but not all of life is funny. And as most of you know, we lost our daughter in 2009. It was a worst case scenario for me, being a mom was my favorite job in the world, one I couldn't wait to have, and then to have that taken away uh, was very traumatic. And I can't put into words the sadness of that period of my life when I lost Maggie Lee. I read a description in all the books, the grief books I read, that when you lose a child, your future is a thing of the past. And indeed, I felt that way. Mm-hmm. Yet, we had another child to raise, and he deserved a happy childhood. So, he deserved a home filled with laughter and not just tears. And so the way that we chose to phrase that is that this is a bad chapter in a good book. Mm-hmm. And whether or not we believe that ourselves at the time, that was the mantra. Mm-hmm. You know, this is a bad chapter in a good book. And I really hoped against hope that the book would get better. I did not know if it would or not. This happened. I'm like, okay, God, well, obviously you don't know I'm like a comedian. So am I going to be the grieving comedian? Is that going to be my shtick from now on? But life, as all of us know, can throw us some curveballs and be challenging and not exactly the way that we scripted it at all. I don't know what life is like for you dealing with a chronic illness. My husband John has ulcerative colitis, and so he has that chronic illness. He's had it diagnosed about 3.5 years. He actually takes a chemo medication for it, and he does amazing, meaningful work with his life and keeps a pace which definitely puts me to shame. I call him Father Teresa. But he never complains about his condition or all the medicine he has to take to prevent the inflammation and the dreaded things associated with a protracted illness like that. And I don't know what you face on a daily basis,